Today being the Founders' Day, so we have all assembled here to commemorate the death anniversary of our most remarkable person, a benevolent gentleman, a philanthropist, who is none other than our founder, Thiru O.A. PRM Arunachalam Chettiar. So he was fondly and very lovingly known as OA family. OA family is very much known in this area, and he is none other than the grandfather of our secretary, Thiru O.A. Ananda Padmanabha Chettiar. This is for the first years I am repeatedly saying about the small history. So he is the heartfelt desire of this locality, of the people of Pallatur. They craved and longed and urged for only women's college, an institution, an esteemed institution exclusively for women. So they represented to the, as Madam Saraswati Madam told, the Periya Chettiar, say they put the requisition, and finally he was having the vision to bring everything, his dream, his vision and his mission come true. So what did he do? He put his soul and heart to become his endeavors, to put it in practice, and converted everything, the dream come true. And he started our esteemed institution, Sita Lakshmi Achi College for Women, in the name of his wife, Sita Lakshmi Achi, in the year 1962, and this was the first institution of the then Ramnad district with only 24 students on roll. So this was the most prestigious, very outstanding college at that time, because in those days women didn't come out to study. So he was having this great vision and mission, and started this college under the jurisdiction of Madras University. So it was under the affiliation of Madras University also. So with this great mission, this college was started, and we, in this day of woe begun, of the deceased, of the demised, our founder, Thiru O.A. PRM Arunachalam Chettiar, has gathered here for, as a remembrance, we have gathered here to pay tribute and homage for the departed soul. We have all gathered here. So we have come here to reciprocate our love. He has done great. So our part is to reciprocate his love, that sort of love he had towards this college, towards man, because he's a philanthropist. He had that love towards mankind, and he wanted to start a college, and he started. So what did he do? So we have to recollect, we have to reminiscent his good deeds, his good actions, his passions, his words, everything we want to remember, and that's why we have all gathered here today to pay homage, to pay tribute. Many have given floral tribute, poem tribute, songs, and circumambulatory rituals that is going around the Periya Chettiar and giving thanks. That is praiseworthy. But still, since he had this love spontaneously coming from within, that is the main thing. Only when you love mankind, the love is spontaneous, overflowing. That is the spiritual love, that is the love. But mankind love is terrestrial, it is fleeting, it is short-lived. So we are acting according to our whims and fancies, our own moods and passions, our own feelings. That is self-centered love. That is terrestrial love. That is eccentric love. But God's love is unconditional love, unselfish love, unconquered goodwill, and then undefeated benevolence. That sort of love he had. He loved humanity, and he gave everything for the welfare of women folks in this area. So that is how this college was started. When I was not born in the year 1962. But Madam Saraswati Madam has told enough. So we should be thankful and grateful, and we should shower our gratitude. How are we going to show our gratitude? as students and as the teachers. How are we going to, because he has shown us undeniable love, the clemency, the charity, the compassion and whatnot he has showered towards us. And he was the negotiator and he was the initiator of starting this college. And how are we going to reciprocate his love? So that is the main point we have to think. That is why we have gathered here today. And as teachers, we have to receive so many goods, deeds, everything, benefits, gifts from our founder, Thiruvoye PRM Arunachalam Chettiar. So how are we going to respond his love? And how are we going to show our gratitude is called social glue. Gratitude is known as social glue, that it is the backbone which serves as a backbone in the human society. If we want to live a living in the society, we should be grateful, we should be thankful, we should show our gratitude. That is how we can live in the society. The values pays a lot. So the teachers, we have received it, all these goods, but we take it for granted. Because since we are living in this college, you teachers, we teachers and you students are benefited in umpteen number of times. This sort of blessing, we are fortunate to work in this college and to study in this college with this very huge campus, with all facilities, with the love and affection, with no disturbances at all. So this is how we are blessed. We have to think in our lifetime. So what we have to do? So we need not aspire for the cheap popularity or the mundane popularity. We have to strive hard to be content knowledge, and we teachers should be facilitator and a mentor, and we have to guide our children, the students, with motivation and inspiration. Only then their inner strength, they'll have the increase the inner strength, and also the confidence level will be raised. Only then we can see the amazing accomplishments of the students and we will enjoy. This is how we can do our work to our children, with the dedication, with the sincerity, with the devotion we have to serve our children. And how the children are going to reciprocate his love. So therefore and you have to always aim high. So I have written some women achievers, iconic achievers who are served as a role model, incredible women. So these women, you can meditate on these people, you can brood, you can think over, and you aspire for these women and come up in life. The first Indian woman fighter pilot, so she is Avani Chaturvedi. And the first Indian woman to hold the prestigious post as chief economist of the International Monetary Fund is Geeta Gopinath. The first Indian woman CEO of Pepsi and the second woman of the Amazon board is Indra Nooyi. First Indian woman cricket team captain with the 600 run scorer, highest run scorer of the women's international cricket is Mithali Raj. The first Indian woman athlete, she's a sprinter runner, she's from Assam. She is the gold medalist. First Indian woman Olympic boxer. Yesterday she was shown in the TV news. World champion. She is 36 years old, mother of 3 children, and she is ranked number 1 in international boxing. She is Mary Kom. She is also an Indian. First Indian woman defense minister Nirmala Sitharaman. India's first female justice is Anna Chandy. India's first woman in space, who is an astronaut, the late Kalpana Chawla. India's first and only women Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, Iron Lady of India. India's first woman warrior, epitome of bravery, her sword skills even awed by the great marathons, Jhansi Rani. India's first women president, Pratibha Patel. India's first women police, Kiran Bedi. India's first woman to ride a motorbike from Kanyakumari to Kashmir is Roshni Sharma. Last but not the least, a first Indian woman from Kerala. This is the latest news 2 days back. From Kerala, she's only 26 years old, was the first collector from a scheduled tribe. She is Dania. So these people you keep in mind and you strive hard. You ignite your inner strength. Your drive, you're having the drive. You have this inner drive. You instigate and you come up in life. That is how we are going to show our gratitude to our late founder, we teachers and students.